Now, it's a condition found in more than 1 in 10 women in the UK, but it's hardly ever talked about. Lipoedema is where abnormal fat cells build up in the hips, legs and occasionally arms of women. This results in painful pockets of fat that can't go away with diet or exercise. There's no cure and currently no treatment is available on the NHS. Now, Love Island star Shauna Phillips has given her first TV interview after undergoing surgery for the condition, and Ellie Costello went to meet her.
Shauna Phillips was one of the most popular contestants on Series 6 of Love Island.
So my workout regime in the villa is pretty easy. I don't have one.
She now has 1.5 million followers on Instagram. But despite her popularity and confidence, Shauna was always self-conscious of her legs.
I would always feel like my thighs and my calves, there wasn't much difference in size. I never really had like a defined ankle. For years I've had constant numbness in my legs. Before I even went into Love Island, you can block words that you don't want to see, and the first word I blocked was legs because I didn't want to see anything about my legs.
Despite being able to block specific words from her social media feed, the offensive comments could still be read by everyone else viewing her photos. It's only since leaving the villa that Shauna was diagnosed with stage 1 lipoedema. She decided to have surgery. Lipoedema is an abnormal buildup of fat cells that can't be broken down by diet or exercise. It comes in stages, with stage 1 looking quite mild, all the way up to stage 4, which is painful and can affect movement. So just how common is lipoedema? Well, it's really difficult to say. It's thought that over 1 in 10 women in the UK have this condition, but because so little is known by the public, let alone by GPs, it could be so many more. Shauna decided to have private liposuction to shrink the size of her legs. In the most extreme lipoedema cases, this painful procedure can cost up to £90,000, as there are no treatments available on the NHS.
Like, I saw something that said, another lazy girl taking the easy way out. And I replied to this person saying I was in no way, shape or form lazy for getting my calves done. I think it was Lipoedema UK put a picture up of my before and after when I weighed 14 stone. I'd lost like 4 stone and then had posted a picture before and after, and my calves look no different. So if that's lazy, losing 4 stone, going to the gym, eating healthy, eating right, maintaining that, and having no change in my calves, then you're the silly one.
Shauna wants more awareness of lipoedema amongst the general public and by GPs. Dr. Alex Munnock is one of the only lipoedema experts in the country.
Medics haven't heard of it because it's not taught. Most of these patients have tended just to be labelled with, oh, you've just got fat genes, or you've got big legs, yeah, it's just your genetic makeup, it's just fat, and ignored thereafter. I think there's a responsibility on all healthcare professionals to become more aware of it.
I definitely want to use my platform as much as I can to raise awareness and to help women and girls. So don't let it affect your life, don't let it affect the way you view life and stop you from doing things.
Ellie Costello, BBC News.
Let's talk now to Zoe Dixon, who has stage 3 lipoedema. She's a blogger who runs a body positive page on Instagram and documents her life with the condition. Zoe, thank you very much for talking to us. I wonder if you could describe your legs and how they're different to somebody else's.
So my legs are a lot bigger than other people that might be my size or my weight. They have like an ankle bracelet effect, basically a cankle on the when my ankle should be. I don't look like I've got any knees. The lumpy, the painful, the fizz. It can feel sometimes like there's bugs crawling up and down my legs, or you know, as though they are just fizzing, and it can swell as the day goes on. They're very different.
Yeah. And it's more than only a medical condition. It is your life, and we're just seeing pictures of you now. We can see your legs now, but it's a big deal, isn't it?
Massive deal. I mean, I always try to tell people not to let lipoedema like consume you, but it's really hard because as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're thinking, are my legs going to be okay today. You might be straight in pain. Some women find it hard to get out of the bed because you've got to physically lift your legs up to get them out. For me, taking the boys to school, I've sometimes got to lift my legs up to get into the car, or I sometimes just fall into the car.
Sure.
Picking your clothes, like if you wear compression garments, you've got to think what is going to go right with that today. Playing with the kids, being on the floor playing with them, that can be hard. It just affects your life every single day.
Does this affect your mental health, Zoe?
Massively. I don't feel like there's enough talked about with mental health and lipedema. So you'll find majority of women with lipedema, regardless of what stage they're at, have an eating disorder of some sort, or depression or anxiety, because you've got to think your body does not look like the norm of what the media expects your body to look like. So you're constantly thinking about that, and you might try to diet, you might try every diet going, you might try to do as much as you possibly can, but your legs won't change. I lost 7 stone and I kept going to my hospice to get measured, and my forearms actually grew when I lost weight, and part of you just thinks like, what is going on?
Yeah. And as Ellie said, liposuction counts as cosmetic surgery, so that is not available on the NHS. Do you agree with that? Is that fair? What would you say?
Well, I applied for it actually last year and I got denied funding because it was purely for cosmetic apparently. But I mean, like I said, I'd lost 7 stone. I cut so much out of my diet. Pregnancy causes my lipedema to get worse, so we've decided not to have any more children. So I put that in. I had support from my local MP. I basically tried everything I could to say lipedema is, I need this surgery. And they said no, because I want it for cosmetic reasons. And honestly, most women, it does, because of how it looks, it does get to you. But for me, I'm past that now. I don't care. I put my legs out on social media all the time. I don't care what they look like. It's my mobility. It's the future. It's being able to just go out and about and be able to do things easier. Yeah. It's more for mobility, mental health, everything like that I want, that surgery should be available. It's not for cosmetic reasons for these women.
Understood. Thank you very much, Zoe. Thank you.